electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, legends, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes.
From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them's going to find it here as we're off in week 2. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
60 bikes. Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay,
last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Stephanie, Viking 18, Six the Eagles.
They go again with Taylor. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's on target to Pierce. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go, strike!
Richardson on 1st and 10. And it's going to be incomplete. They tried to air it out, but just couldn't hook up. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing again, Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And on first down, only gets about a yard here with the defender there to force him out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Richardson to throw again. Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Come on, set! Crack all 80!
To the air on 3rd and long. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up!
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Here we go, set, ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got a Mecca Egbuka. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Gain 15 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Gets some space around midfield. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Steelers have it 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Set, ready. Yellow, set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
White. 10 black. Set, hut.
Throwing now off the play action. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Working inside the red zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Let's go now. Ready.
QB keeping it here, the 2nd down option. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got it first to begin the fray. Play action. It's Richardson. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! The Steeler has it! Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races! The 30! And they return it all the way back for two to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me. And I think we will both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for two on the board.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down, Steelers.
Now looking to throw. Crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. And really create some indecision now defensively.
Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's back Jonathan Taylor. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set.
It's a design keeper. It's Richardson. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw, Richardson. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Group B to try the point after. And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
And the Steelers first down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
16. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now Richardson to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down.
Here we go, Scott. Ready?
Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial 10. Those stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Has it down close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Richardson now. Just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Gravity Lion.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So from outside the red zone now, here's 3rd and goal.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
On the ready.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Claws red. Fight, white. Set.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making a stop that time, Nick Cross. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Dante Kent with a return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, right?
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Second half starts off with a run by Johnson. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20, the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Ready?
Play fake, it's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Ready?
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready, set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Track. 19, go.
Zone read, handoff to Taylor. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Second down carry for Taylor. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Ready.
So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Throwing now, Richardson. Getting out to his left. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up third and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts parlay the interception into points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Ready.
Will line up for the
18 Cardinal. Ready.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Again to Johnson to start this drive. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Claws red. Let's go now. Set.
Working on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Got it.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Black Ultra. Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Headed out right. Now here he goes. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
From the red zone now. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Roman Wilson, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Hold it ready.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready, ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Ready.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
go. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Go.
Air it out on third. That finds Pittman, complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a mic would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Come on, come on.
Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Come on, blue striker. Yellow, 20, cut, 100.
They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go, red, cycle. Cut.
Throwing from the gun. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
Right, 60. Ready.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He dodged the tackle. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
And off to Johnson out of his own read. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35.
Hut.
To throw here on first down. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Watch out now. 60.
That's another Steelers first
Right.
down.
Working inside the red zone. Caught out wide. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
27.
Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Richardson back to throw. Going with a screen to Taylor. Along the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Let's go.
Richardson on 3rd. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Come on, come on.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's pause red. Black 40. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Buying some time right. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 35 out of that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Right through.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
27. Chris Boswell
Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
60 Maverick, 60, go!
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught, nice game left side. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice game. They're down to the 36.
Colts, first down. First and 10.
On first down, it's Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
Play fake, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3-3, black ultra.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Edo blue. Hut.
They're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's second down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
27.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Play action with Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Let's go now.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Caught. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here's Richardson. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Richardson. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.